Oh!
Oh yeah, that's a bleeding control kit.
On April 20th, 2023, Rogue Nation and Mike met up and visited the Bay County School Administration building for an accountability check and to check their compliance with the laws.
All right, thank you, sir. What? Yeah, I'm like, what is going on with this?
Looks like they're doing electrical work.
All right. It's I guess I won't walk on that wall. Do school board meetings or something?
School board meetings, turn on the light. Yeah. The school board meetings take place. Nice. This is a big building. Let's see if we can make it to the elevators before we get started. Staff development.
Hello?
Nope, empty. Empty like classroom.
Yeah, training.
Training here, staff development. I guess it makes sense.
Oh!
Oh yeah, that's a bleeding control kit.
All right, we need to let them know about that. All right.
A bleeding control kit, Dad, about you bleeding,
Bro.
buddy.
Shoulder checked.
All right, there's a garbage can, a couple of them here. I don't know if they're leak issues. Public information, but the door is locked.
Yeah, there's water.
Public information, but the door is locked. I don't see any elevators. It's kind of storagey down here. There's lots of stuff here. No staff development, more classroom bullshit.
Pretty lackluster, huh?
Yeah. There's a lot of work that needs to be done up there. This whole wall.
I think it's probably water damage since they got this stuff set up.
Yeah, water damage for sure. This is authorized personnel. Oh, we got a little kitchenette here.
What's authorized? Oh, this one is? Okay. All right. It's locked, so good on them. Bathroom.
That's a bathroom.
You can hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hear the echo? Another one? Yeah, another one.
The stores for Department of Health and Immunizations. Doesn't have a keypad on it. Still locked. This is private. Yeah, it looks like the elevators are behind the authorized personnel only door.
Alright.
What's the last name? Registered. It's like registered. Let's see, her license, so her name is Mary Margaret. Okay, Mary Margaret. And then the last name is
It says
registered.
visual and audio surveillance in progress.
Audio.
I don't see any ADA stuff in here either.
Yeah.
Hold, okay? Sure, yeah, stay back. Can I help you?
Hey, do you guys have Americans with Disabilities Act poster anywhere that tells the public about how to make requests?
Hold on just a minute. You can't go in
I'm getting somebody to come help you, okay?
Okay.
I wonder what that.
That high pitch was?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah.
See, it's a problem when like none of the employees know. You know, everybody is required to know, and it's supposed to be posted. And they're like, oh, you know what? That's Janet is our coordinator, and actually, it's posted around the corner on the left. Can you read it yourself? If not, I can assist you. Like that's how it's supposed to go. And like, I don't know what you're talking about. Let me call somebody. And it's
So it's probably, you get that probably, what, 99%
Yep.
of the time?
Yep.
And how long's the ADA been passed? Like 20 years?
1990.
30 years?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Mm. But its predecessor, Section 504, is 1973.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still no compliance.
Mm-hmm. So that's been 50 years. Yeah.
No, when no one questions, no need to worry about it.
Mm-hmm. They actually had, you can find some documentaries on that for the Section 504 like movement. They had a bunch of people from different parts of the country that they went and marched and occupied like different government buildings. Like I think it was in San Diego. They had a bunch of people with different varying disabilities that went and occupied some federal building in San Diego.
Nice.
And they held it for I don't know how many days. Like, and the governor was like, yeah, we're not gonna kick you guys out. We're not gonna like back up these federal employees that are wanting you guys trespass. Like, you know, because they're trying to relay the demands to DC because there's a bigger march in DC. You know, and, like we're supporting the people on the other side of the country. And they actually converted like a sink. They had like a shower head so the people can like take showers and yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah, Mrs. Justice found a picture of a guy in a wheelchair that had a sign like stuck to the back of his wheelchair that said, you know, I can't even get on the bus. You know, Rosa Parks reference. Like,
Yeah.
it's not even get to the back of the bus. It's like, nope, you can't even get on the bus. Screw you. And because they didn't have ramps, you know.
Yep.
So,
Now most of them, I think, do have ramps.
yeah,
don't they?
but that's because of that. Because they pushed for it, they marched for it, they, you know.
Fought for it.
Yeah.
It's amazing how people think that we've reached the pinnacle of our rights.
Yeah.
You know, I always hear that the guys are like, "Oh, you're fighting for rights we already have." I'm like, you obviously don't understand
Yeah,
civil rights
yeah.
then, because they can be taken, they can
Right.
be enlarged.
Yeah, rights are a myth. They only exist as a concept, you
Yes.
know. And so some of them are written down, some of them aren't. And that's what the Ninth Amendment is for. Is like the Ninth Amendment specifically says anything that's not listed here, all other rights the people have. Like
Yeah.
they don't have to be listed here. That's what the Ninth Amendment is. The people don't.
No,
No,
the 10th.
that's the Ninth.
Is it the 9th?
Yeah, the Ninth is the catch-all. The 10th is that the powers. Ninth is rights. 10th is powers. Powers that aren't listed for the federal government to have are relayed to the states
Yep.
or the people as the last little bit. So,
Yep.
but the Ninth is this catch-all for all rights. And people are like, you don't have the right to do this or that. I'm like, I do. Like, even if the Ninth Amendment didn't exist, I do. I'm a human being, you know.
Right, exactly.
You know, but that's, I mean, I do in concept, in theory, right? It's not, you can't actually touch rights, just like you can't touch government. Like it's an idea, you know. So.
Hi guys, can I help you with
Hi.
something? I'm Sharon Mahalik. I'm the district's director of communications.
Hey, yeah, I was trying to find out if you guys have ADA Section 504 compliance posters somewhere for the public to know how to make requests for accommodations and then like the appeals process and
Oh, that's on our website.
okay, what about here? It's supposed to be, you know, readily available here for the
Right,
public
but
as
our
well.
building is not readily open to the public. So people who have appointments
Mm.
here come down and we escort them up. So, I mean, that information is, I think it's on the second floor in the workroom. But like I said, it's not a building that people can't just come. It's not like the Panama City Beach government where people can just come in and roam. So we're by appointment only here in this building.
Okay.
We have no problem getting in here.
Yeah.
Right, no, I'm saying this far, right. No, people have no problem getting this far, but in
Right.
terms of like roaming the building, people don't do that because they
Right.
just have appointments.
And federal law requires you to put it anywhere the public's allowed. So if the public's allowed here, which obviously we are, then it needs to be posted somewhere for the public.
Yeah.
The website or the second floor.
So yeah, just it's kind of like putting the cart before the horse, right? If somebody with a disability comes in and they don't know, hey, how do I make the request until they get past? How are they going to get past? Until it doesn't make sense. It's got to be here in the front facing part of services in the lobby, so that people say, oh yeah, actually I do have an access request. I can't use the stairs. I need an elevator, or I need an interpreter, or any number of things.
Okay,
So
well,
that's-
I'll certainly double check on that for you guys,
Okay.
and we'll
Do you-
figure that out.
Do you know who the disability coordinator is?
So it'll probably be our HR director. They're not here
Okay.
this morning. They're off out of the building doing interviews, so I'll have to check with them when they get back.
Okay, well, let me show you an issue, like an ADA complaint that
Okay.
something that you guys are. I got. Yeah,
Okay.
it's probably halfway down on the right side. There's some kind of box sticking off the wall, and I ran into it. So it's the ADA requires that anything that's over the walking surface, it has to be no more than 4 inches,
Okay.
and it can't be within I want to say probably, I think it's like 14 or 24 inches to 80 inches.
Okay.
That's like the no man's land, and
Got it.
that's because like the cane will hit something to that level,
Right.
but the cane doesn't hit anything from here up.
I understand.
And so I
okay.
I ran right into it.
That with our building supervisor. Our building unfortunately is very badly hurricane damaged
Yeah.
and hasn't been repaired yet. So
Yeah.
we're kind of in a holding pattern with a lot
Okay.
of improvements that we need to make. But the superintendent is determined that the schools will be repaired first.
Okay.
So we're at 10% of our total FEMA reimbursement right now. We have like 500 million in claims with them.
Okay.
So we're stuck with a lot of
Yeah.
outdated things, and it makes no sense to fix like a leaking roof when we're going to have to fix the whole darn building.
Yeah.
So that's why we have raw concrete floors and all kinds of.
Yeah, we were wondering, and down there it looks like obvious water damage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when it rains, we have to literally place the trash cans. We have
Jeez.
about 15 trash cans in this front hallway because it comes from different areas. So you can see the missing ceiling tiles and all that kind of stuff. So it's about a $15 million fix for this building, but we
Well,
are last in line.
A temporary fix for that is like if you want to move one of those small trash cans or something
Uh-huh.
right underneath that,
Oh,
and,
right.
and
So
that way
you
the
hit
cane
it.
hits it and
That
you'll
makes
go
sense.
around it. So
Absolutely.
that's a quick fix. If someone
Okay.
wants to just put that there,
Yep.
and they'll be good to
We
go.
can do it.
All right.
We will do it.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Now this is from the hurricane from a few years ago, right?
Right, exactly. But see, this is our hurricane reimbursement chart. You can see we're looking for 500 million. We've received 10% from FEMA so far.
Wow.
And it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
So it's a very long, arduous process. And so our focus was putting the kids back in the classrooms and making sure that they're not dealing with leaks. But the rest of us, I mean, this place is a mess.
Yeah, it looks like a mess. Now, City Hall was built like the next year. In a brand new, beautiful building. You know how much that cost?
I don't.
No, we'll have
I
to
don't.
check that out.
Yeah, I don't.
It seems to me that the schooling takes precedence over.
You would think, but that's up to
The
FEMA.
city.
Every governmental agency had to hire their own FEMA consultants because the process is so confusing. Like you literally can't do it yourself.
Right.
So some of those consultants were more successful than others, and the city, of course, they're still dealing with the Marina Civic Center, so they haven't been able to rebuild the Marina Civic Center because they're still in a fight with FEMA about those damages. So they've got their own issues. So
You're welcome.
The schools are in pretty great shape. We ended up taking out a couple of $60 million loans that we hope FEMA will reimburse. But it's not reflected here because we haven't actually gotten the money from FEMA. So we've been able to do a lot of what needs to happen at the school. But again, the superintendent is committed to we're last on the list, like the captain of the ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, but that's a great suggestion on the trash can for sure.
Yeah, it's
We'll
just-
take that up with our facilities
It's just
folks.
temporary fix. That's
Yep.
that the ADA requires.
Yep.
Like either something needs to be ground level for the cane,
Yep,
or
yep.
you just move it up
Yep.
to the 80.
That
80.
makes perfect sense.
All right,
All
well,
right.
thank you.
Thank
Will.
you, guys.
Thank you.
Stick around for more from Rogue Nation's visit.
Thanks for watching. De Opresso Liber.